So I am just back from the exclusive ride of the Suzuki Electric Burgman to find out its range, how it feels like in the real world, and is it any different from the Burgman Street? Well, hold on, I'm kidding. Because the electric Burgman hasn't been launched in India. However, Suzuki is expected to launch that electric scooter sometime in the later half of this year or the first half of 2024. And before that happens, let us tell you everything that you need to know about the Suzuki Electric Burgman. Now, electric mobility has been predominantly crowded by the Chinese, whether you like it or not. Even in India, the number of electric two-wheeler brands is astonishing, especially when you consider the percentage of Chinese imports. The ease of importing them, rebranding them, and then selling them as an affordable alternative to ICE scooters is the simple reason for this influx. Then there are brands like Ather and Ola that have made it big, which has prompted mainstream manufacturers like Bajaj and TVS to offer their own products. Hence, we have the Bajaj Chetak electric scooter and the TVS iQube. But the highlight of today's video is Suzuki's first ever electric scooter that was unveiled recently in Japan. It has even been spotted testing in India on multiple occasions, and we even got to see some design patents that confirmed its existence. And now, in a somewhat hush-hush manner, Suzuki has finally debuted the Burgman Electric, or as it is officially known, the e-Burgman in Japan. While the brand hasn't revealed its details fully, we still can make an impression of what the scooter could be. And since it will undoubtedly be launched in India, here is everything that you need to know about the Suzuki e-Burgman. But before we get on with this video, do hit the bell notification icon and the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any update from BikeWale. The e-Burgman looks no different than the Burgman Street 125 that is available in India. It borrows the same bodywork and styling, although with a slight change in paint scheme that makes it look a tad more futuristic. This includes a white body with blue highlights on the upper and side panels. The electric Burgman also continues to sport the full LED headlamp, short visor and LED tail lamp. That said, even the step-up seat is the same as the petrol-powered version. Even most of its dimensions are similar to the Burgman Street. Both scooters have a height of 1140 mm and a seat height of 780 mm, which is accessible even to shorter riders. However, the electric Burgman is slightly wider and shorter in length. As compared to the Burgman Street's 110 kg curb weight, the e-Burgman is also much heavier at 147 kilos thanks to the electric powertrain. On the exterior though, the only difference in its styling is at the rear. The section now looks much more open without the exhaust, a shorter tail and the electric motor. However, with similar dimensions and styling, the electric Burgman is likely to offer the same riding ergonomics as its petrol-powered version. Now, the Burgman Street 125 offers a comfortable riding position for the rider, especially if you want to keep your feet in the neutral position or if you want to stretch it out in front of you. While it is yet to be seen if the floorboard space and height is the same as the Burgman Street, we expect it to be no different on the electric Burgman. A few specs of the electric Burgman have also been revealed. While we expect these to improve with the production version, currently they are anything but impressive. The scooter comes with a 4 kW motor that is slightly smaller than the TVS iQube's 4.4 kW motor. But this is on par with the Bajaj Chetak. But when it comes to rated power, with 0.98 kW on offer, the electric Burgman seems like a slump against both its rivals that offer 3 to 3.8 kW of rated power. Having said that, the max torque is rated at 18 Newton meters, which is only a tad lesser than the Chetak's 20 Newton meters. More surprising than the size of its motor is the range that it is capable of offering. The electric Burgman is said to offer a claimed 44 kilometers in a single full charge, and that is only possible if the scooter is ridden under 60 kilometers per hour. Now, this output is far from impressive for an electric scooter that is expected to be used for intercity commutes. More so when compared to its petrol-powered sibling that would offer better performance from its 125cc engine. Even its range is not spectacular when you consider its rivals that offer upwards of 90 kilometers of range in the real world. However, Suzuki is still in the process of testing the electric scooter, and we can expect the full-fledged version to offer credible amounts of range. It could also be offered in different variants that have different range, just like the TVS iQube, which is yet to be launched in its top-spec ST variant. Now, the patent images suggested that the electric Burgman would get a fixed battery pack. However, the scooter will use a swappable unit that would enable it to be part of the consortium for standardizing swappable batteries that also includes Honda, Kawasaki and Yamaha as well. But this is currently only applicable to Japan. Now, Suzuki hasn't revealed details of the hardware or features of the electric Burgman. But looking at the images, we know that the electric scooter will come with telescopic forks and a single disc up front, which is likely to be the same unit as the Burgman Street 125. However, what is different is the dual rear shocks, which is unlike the petrol-powered version's monoshock. And looking at its specs and hardware, we expect it to come with basic features. It could get connectivity as standard, along with ride modes and a TFT screen as well. But given that the competition also has slightly more fancy features, Suzuki should up the game with the feature list or come to the table with a list that is on par with the market. To put things into perspective, the Suzuki Burgman Street 125 is priced at 95,000 ex-showroom. On the other hand, its direct rivals, the TVS iQube and the Bajaj Chetak, are priced between 1.1 to 1.3 lakh ex-showroom. And with Honda announcing the Activa Electric's debut sometime next year, the e-Burgman is also likely to be launched around the same time. Or, if Suzuki plays it well, it could be launched even before that. And we expect it to be priced in the ballpark of 1.2 to 1.3 lakh ex-showroom. So what do you think about the Suzuki electric Burgman? Would you consider buying it, or would you rather have the Ola S1 Pro, Ather 450, the TVS iQube or the Bajaj Chetak as more considerable options right now? Write to us in the comments below. We need to know what you think.